Thokozani. Good day, everyone. Please welcome back. This is Gogo Makhav again. Today, I want us to talk about signs, which means that you have been reincarnated. Signs which shows that you have been reincarnated. So, my question is, have you been reincarnated before? What do you think? Firstly, let's find out what reincarnation means. According to the Oxford Dictionary, reincarnation is the rebirth of a soul in another body. Meaning that you live in this earth right now, in this decade or in this century. One day you pass on, you die, and your spirit moves into the spiritual realm. And after some time, someone gives birth, and you find that your soul entered the body of that little soul, of that little body, not little soul, the body of that little, your soul enter the body of that little one who's going to be born. It is you who's been reincarnated. You are coming back to life in another, as another person, not as the person who lived before. You come back as another person. Yes, sometimes you can find that when you come back to life in this earth, you find that you look exactly like your previous self. Your features are the same. If some pictures have been taken of you in that previous life, you find that in this previous life, you still look exactly like you used to look. This is reincarnation. And still on the Oxford Dictionary, it still says that reincarnation is a new version of something from the past. Yes, this is you coming back. You used to live in the past. You passed on, but here you are back again on this earth. Yes, there are people who you find that their soul keep on coming. They could keep on being reincarnated. The reason it might be that you might find that you are a spiritual person and you passed on without doing your duties. You didn't complete your duties, the duties that you were supposed to complete in this earth. You didn't do some of the things that you were supposed to do. And therefore you died. And you had to come back to rectify your mistake, to do what you were supposed to do. Okay, so the topic for today is 6 signs that your soul has lived before. 6 signs that you have been reincarnated. Point number 1, you remember some of the things about your past life, including the people, places, and events. You might find that when you're born, you come back into this life again, and then there'll be a time where you keep on remembering some of the things that happened in the past. You remember the people, you remember the places, you remember the events. Maybe you are in the library and you're going through some books, and suddenly you notice that book, you notice the picture of that person on that book, and you know that, you lived during the time of that person. And you know that whatever was happening that time, you were there. Okay, for an example, let's say you saw a picture of Hitler, and then you remembered very well that, yes, I was there. I fought in the Second World War. I was alive. Okay, and you find that now you are telling people about what happened. And by that time, you are around maybe 10 years or 12 years. You didn't hear anything about Hitler. You don't know anything about him. You never read his stories. You never heard anything about him. But here you are, telling stories about him. Okay, point number 2, you have recurring dreams about your previous life. It keeps on coming over and over again. You always dream of this house. You see yourself always in this house, and this is your house or this is your home, and you are with these people. These people are like your family. It comes over and over again. You keep on saying these places over and over again. Yes, these places, they existed during your previous life. This is the house where you used to live in during your previous life. Point number 3, you seem to know or understand what took place in your past life. You know exactly well what took place in your past life. I remember I read a story about this boy. I think the boy was around 8 years or 10 years. And this boy was like telling his present mom about his previous life. He was telling her his name by that time and how did he passed on. He was involved in a car accident. That's how he died. He explained everything about his death. And when the mom, because this boy kept on, saying these things over and over again, the mom one day decided to go to the library to find out, to do research about this person. And lucky enough, this person was a well-known person, and therefore his death was documented. So that's where she knew that, oh, my son has been reincarnated. It's true. Because we have never discussed this person in our home. We never knew about this person. But my son has all the details about this person. Point number 4. You'll know or understand a certain ancient language you've never studied before, or you've never even heard before. But here you are. You do understand this language. Point number 5. You know or have a knowledge of things which happened in the past without having to read or being taught about them. This is a sign that you have been reincarnated. Once you find yourself doing some of these things, then you need to ask yourself, how do I know about this? How come I know or how come I understand this language? Because I never studied it. How did I know that in Egypt there is 1, 2, 3? I'm telling people about things which happened in the 16th century or in the 13th century, and I was not there. And I never read about these things. Once you start telling people about them, and then they do the research, and then they find that, yes, you are telling the truth. Point number 6, you see someone for the first time, and you have a gut feeling that you've seen this person before. This thing, it keeps on coming over and over again. But you know that you've never seen this person, but your gut feeling tells you that you've met this person before. And maybe you were even close to this person, or there was something that you were doing together with this person. Here your gut feeling is telling me that you have been reincarnated. You've met this person before. There was something that you were doing together, maybe some work of some sort. And in most cases, the people who have been reincarnated, most of them, or 90% of them, are the ones who have a spiritual gift. So they had a spiritual purpose to come and perform in this earth. That's why they will keep on coming over and over and over again. So for today, I want you to check on your dreams, because your dreams will also tell you if you've been reincarnated. And once you realize that, yes, I've been reincarnated, it means that there are some things which you need to do, some spiritual tasks which you need to fulfill on this earth. You promise the ancestors there. You promise them that I will go back and complete my mission. So this is reincarnation. Thank you so much, guys. If you do have a story about reincarnation, any story that you know of, you can share it with us. Thank you so much. And if you are new, please remember to subscribe, like our page, hit the notification bell as well. Thank you so much. To goes.